everywhere. You have to sit down and ask questions.
Hello, welcome. My name is Obeng Darko. Welcome. Today I want to share with you Organize for 2022. Last year, we thank God for what we were able to do, and this year we look up to great things, good things for our lives and for our family and for the people we care about and for our society as well, our continent and the world in general. So I want to share, as I said, Organize for 2022. Most people think that some divine power somewhere will just change things in their lives. But if you want this year to be different, much of it rests with you. It's actually your responsibility. It's my responsibility how the year actually ends. So at least the basic was that if you have the basic things done to a certain percentage, the rest. Sometimes explosions can happen. Sometimes some things can happen that you didn't plan for, but they will not just happen without at least some work from you or some work from me. They will not happen just because we wish. Some few things that we do will make sure that some good things happen in our lives. And so you organize your life. It's one thing to have a vision. It's one thing to look for the future. Is to look up to the future. It's one thing to have great ideas, great dreams. And it's another thing to have a mission. The difference between the vision and the mission is that the mission is what you actually do every day. What you do every day is the mission. How you organize every time, every day, every week, every month. If you say you are going someplace, what the activities that you do every day will guarantee whether you get to that place or you don't get to that place. Yes, the vision will drive you, but the vision is supposed to be also, you look at what you're doing today, that will tell me. If I look at what you're doing today, that will tell me whether you have this vision or you don't have a vision. Let's say you want to write exam, you want to write some professional exam, but then you have not gone to register. You don't study, but you hope that at the end of the year, you would have become maybe a chartered engineer or a chartered accountant. That it means that you are just dreaming about something, but you have not structured, you have not organized for that thing to become a reality. And so one of the things that you have to structure is your time. How you spend your time every day will show us what you're becoming. Today is maybe, what is it? Is it the 5th year of the month or the 6th year of the month? Something. What you do every day, what you have done for the last 3, 4, 5 days, they will be responsible for the results that you get, in the subsequent days. And so what you're doing every day, what you use your time to do, is actually what you're becoming. Human being, the results that you have is an investment that you made in time. You all have 24 hours. What you put in that 24 hours is what you're becoming. And so you can't waste your 24 hours and hope that, you become an expert in something. The one who went to become a carpenter spent some number of years to go and learn that trade, or went to school to learn that. The one who became accountant is the same. The one who became an engineer, a surgeon. Whatever you become, even what I'm doing is an investment in time. There is a specific amount of time that I will never get. Even, in doing this video, that time will never come. But then there will be something that will show that I invested in that time, and that will be this video. So there is always something that reflects how you have used your time. So this year, be thoughtful. Make sure that you think of how you're using your time. And so there are some few things that if you put in your time, then you don't have to worry about the results. It will eventually come. How you work, for instance, if you take your work seriously, whether you're employed or you're a business person, if you have a certain amount of time that you inject in that work, in that business, by all means, you get results. If you spend just 1 hour, somebody also spend 10 hours. The time that you're spending in what is important to you is so crucial. The family, what amount of time that you put in what the family is becoming, the children, whatever time that you spend on what, maybe you want to play chasskele or you want to play dummy, that is an investment of time. The one that you put there, you will get the enjoyment, but somebody else will get another product, So the product that you have in your hands, the results that you have in your hands, is a proof of an investment of time that you made. And so this year, note that the results that you're going to get will come directly from the investment that you made in time. So how you are spending every week, every day, every month, every minute, every year, the whole year, how you spend it, where you place. So some people spend a lot of their time in things that have nothing to do with where they want to go. So your mission is how you go about the vision. The activities that you do every day will take you to that vision, and that is the mission. The vehicle that takes you to the vision is actually the mission. So if the mission is wrong, you will miss the vision, as they say. So your thought and what the things that you think about. So this year, look about the things that you think about. Look about the things that you think about, the things that you process. Your investment in knowledge, for instance. You can tell yourself this year, I'm going to read a book every month. I'm going to read maybe 10 articles every month. You can say that I read about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 chapters of, maybe a particular book or even a Bible. Whatever that is so much important to you that you want to see results in, you want to see progress in, invest in knowledge as well. Because your mind, whatever your mind is processing, is likely what you have become and what you're becoming. So if you want to master any skill, then invest in knowledge. Get knowledge in that. Let's say you want to improve in your finances, you want to improve in your real estate business, you want to improve in your retail business. Whatever you want to improve in, make sure that you read some articles or some books in that area, because you operate from the level of your understanding, you operate from the level of your wisdom, you operate from the level of your knowledge, actually. So if the knowledge is at a certain level, then it's difficult to get results beyond that knowledge. And so the more you improve the knowledge is like river flowing. If you it's current. If the more you put more new knowledge in your mind, the better your life becomes. Some people have been stagnant in their lives because they virtually have been operating at the same level of knowledge in the critical things in their lives. So it's important that you commit to knowledge this year. Challenge yourself. Last year is different. This year is another year. The people you're going to meet this year will not be exactly the same people. 2022 will never happen. It never happened last year, and it's not going to happen next year. This is it, 2022. And so you have to have new knowledge for this. And you have to build sometimes on the previous knowledge as well. So challenge. That's why they upgrade some things. Upgrade your knowledge. Upgrade your level. They say, don't say that. This is who I am, and this is the tradition goes on. No, not when you want to get very great results. So your thoughts. Challenge your thoughts on everything. Challenge your thought on money, challenge your thought on family, challenge your thought on even religion, on what is important to you, on our continent, on even our race. And get specific. Just tell yourself this year, at the end of this year, this is the skill set that I would have improved on. Maybe you want to become something. Maybe you want to learn programming, coding, maybe you want to go and learn how to lay blocks, block laying, or you want to learn how to repair computers or build a business. Whatever, increase knowledge in that, because the knowledge will be responsible for the skill set that you're able to improve. And have plan as well. Have plan for your life this year. Have plan. Draw something. State something to say that by March I would have done this, by June I would have done this, by April I would have done this. The critical things in life, family, finance, your life, what your life is about, your business, those things that are important to everybody, the people you want to impact, the people you want to help, the product that you want to come up with, maybe it's music, it's a book, whatever that you are working on. Plan for those. Maybe you want to work on your career, you want to become a better manager, or you want to get promotion. Maybe you want to open your business. Maybe you're doing 1 million, or you did 1 million sales last year. This year you want to go to 2 million, or maybe you did 10,000 last year, the whole year. This year you want to go to 20,000, or maybe you did 1,000 the whole year. Now you want to go to 20,000. Challenge yourself. Have a plan for that, and sit down and see the activities that you can do that will give you the growth that you are looking for. The growth that you're looking for is key. And then look at the association, the network, the kind of people you flow with. They directly affect you. The people you look up to, the people you listen to. Some people have been listening to some teachers all their lives, and their lives have never improved, and they still want to listen to them. No, it means that something that they're teaching you is in error. It's not right. So you have your life life is not supposed to be so complicated and unproductive. So if life is unproductive and complicated and you're frustrated, it means there's something that you know that is not right. And so the people that you'll be listening to, challenge your thought, because most of our people are Africans. A lot of things that we have to challenge, and then a lot of our teachers we have to challenge. You have to challenge what they teach us, because you must look at our results. You must look at our results. So look at that. Organize. Organize the things that you're listening. Organize the teachers that you're following. Organize knowledge. Organize your time. Organize your life. Organize for the family. You don't just get a good family just by chance. No, you organize that. You don't just get a good marriage just by chance. You don't just get good health by chance. Last year, maybe you were eating everything. You didn't even have time to eat because you're a businessman. You're working everywhere. That's good. But pay attention, because the body, if it breaks down, there's not much that you can do. So the food, the water, the drinks, the sugar content, can you look at them again? Because if you see, the thing about it is that we all were brought up from a particular background, particular family, particular culture. We grew up with that. Now, if the results we are getting is not right, let's look at what they taught us. And if you want to change the results, then let's change what they taught us. So maybe you are having very serious health complicated issues, and you look at the food that you've been eating all these years. A lot of it is coming from the food. A lot of it is coming from the water. A lot of it is coming from the drinks. The things that you take in. So if you want good health, then you just look at them. Read about it. Some people have never read about it. They have never read about anything. They just eat just that their grandmother told them, their father told them. Sit down to see, how do I eat so that I become healthy? How do I eat so that I become healthy? Look at that, because it's critical that you are healthy. If you're not healthy, all other things cannot be healthy in your life. If you're bedridden, what else can you get done? Not much you can get done. So look at the health, look at the finances as well. How you spend the money, how much is also coming in. If the money coming in is not much, it's likely that you will struggle with the finances. And if it comes in and you mismanage it, that's another thing. And I also said that if you are moving with wrong people who are not straightforward, people who don't care about you, they only call you when they need you, people who are always attacking your dream and what you're becoming, people who go everywhere and say things to destroy you. So there are some people who are close to you, you share almost everything with them, but they never introduce you to anything. They never bring anything that will add value to you. They're always taking. And if somebody is praising you, they are the ones to shoot them down. Such people, if they are close to you, you will struggle in life. The quality of your relationship, the selflessness of the people you call friends and partners, they directly affect what you become. It's better not to have any of those than to have them and they stop you from what you're becoming, because the things that they share, they hold on to the good things that they can benefit you, and they are always trying to prevent you from going to the next stage of your life. No, you don't need such network. It's better you build virtual network. For instance, there are people that I listen to, I watch, that I've never met, I probably may never meet in my life, but in my mind, they are people, they are my friends, they are my teachers, they are my mentors. I listen to them, I watch them. It's better to connect with such people than to have a physical person who is never doing anything to support you, to help you. They come to you only when they need help, and there are a lot of people like that, and they always try to come out with all kind of stories. They never tell you the truth. They never tell you the right things. They're always cooking. If you discuss anything with them, they go to sit down and scheme and come and tell you what they think you will hear for their benefit. If you have relationships like that, you will not do well. And so cultivate great relationships. You need people who are selfless. People always look for that. People who are selfless. People who want to make you, who want to push you to become better. People who are always telling you, can you invest in this? Can you expand this? Can you become better? Some people, maybe you're married and your friend is trying to push you to go and take a girlfriend. You know that. This is somebody who can easily break your family. Or you can always see that he's always trying to let you waste money. They take money, they never pay back. If you have a lot of these people around you, you will stagnate with your life. And so one of the decisions that you have to make is, this year I'm going to connect with great minds and great people People who are straightforward, hardworking, selfless. They want everybody to be great. They are always sharing books that they read with you. The books that they. I have a friend who always tell me, "I've read this book. Read it." I have a friend who, the same person, who will tell you, "I've watched this guy's videos. They are great videos. Listen to him." These are the people that you have to connect with. So there's a business here. Can you see if you can connect with it? They make you feel powerful. They make you feel successful. They make you feel great. These are the minds that you have to connect with, not the ones who are always trying to diminish and make sure that they slash you into nothing. Everybody will have such person or one or two people like that. But if they are the majority in your life, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So one of the things that you have to pay attention to is build great network of people who are challenging their thoughts. Especially, like a lot of people talk down on Africa. If your friends, the Africans especially, and they are always talking down about the bad politics and the corruption in Ghana and the rules and the systems that work. If these are the people that you listen to every day, you will not become anything great. Even if you become successful in your finance, you will never feel at home and more fulfilled. You're always frustrated because somebody is attacking your root, somebody is attacking your heritage. And you cannot be so much pessimistic and negative about who you are, your identity, your culture, and have a great life. Have a great life. So you want people who will be telling you the great things in our country, the great things in our continent. Those are the things that you need if you want fulfilled life, if you want great life, if you want greatness in this year 2022. You want to link up with people who have healed themselves, who are building, who are striving to become better all the time. Those are the things that you want to look at. So organize for 2022. Organize for 2022. Challenge your thoughts. Look at your life again. Maybe you are in your mid-40s. Maybe you are in your mid-30s. Maybe you are 20. Maybe you are 20 years. Maybe you are even 15. Look, plan this year. I wrote on my phone and in my diary what time I have to get up, what I have to read before 6 o'clock. The things that I have to do. The books I have to read this year, how many minutes do I have to pray, the people I have to connect with this year, the videos that I want to focus on watching, the topics, even how many videos I want to do this year, how many books I would want to write this year, how many business expansions that we want to do, which projects are we going to work on, where do we have to move this year. You have to have personal goals and then the family goals as well, and even business or career goals, and then the finances as well. The activities that you have to reduce. Maybe you want to reduce borrowing, you want to reduce debt, you want to become somebody whose yes will be yes this year. That's one of the things that you have to tell yourself. If you have never practiced this, learn it. You decide to say, this year I stay on the path of truth. If it's yes, it's yes. If it's no, it's no. I'm not trying to do anything for anybody and trick them. No. If you want to do business with somebody and you want to put something on it, let the person know that, listen, this is my commission or this is my percentage on it. Do you agree? If you don't agree, there's no business. Be that fair. Don't do things trying to tell people that, I didn't charge anything. But behind, you went to see the other person and you went to collect something. It means that you don't have character. Work on that. Because one thing I've seen is that the more you are very straightforward, honest, it's a build-up, it's capital for you. Things that will get people in trouble because you're straightforward. A lot of the times, the things that you be in trouble with are things that will make you better. But there are people who are on the path of dishonesty and lies and cheating. The things that they get in trouble with will destroy them. But if you told yourself that I want to be straightforward and I want to be, if you are with me, this is what you're getting. Develop that. If you don't settle that, then don't work on any other thing, because every other thing that you're building is useless if you are not building on this kind of thinking. So people who are around you know that this is it. This is it. If it's yes, it's yes. If it's no, it's no. You are in charge of a project. You bring invoice and it's you have put a certain percentage on it. You are tracking yourself. The only life that you are destroying is you. It's not everybody. You cannot destroy others. What other people have and think that you will gain. You're collecting money from the business area or from the company and you're sending your child to school with that. You're building a house with that. You're building a company, side business with that. And you stole the money. It doesn't work like that. So you want to build anything, make sure you settle this. You say that this year, I don't get into contract with anybody who is trying to demand anything before they give me a contract. I'm not doing that. And that thing will save you from a lot of pain and frustration. It's better you build gradually than for somebody to just push you and take bribe. And before you see it, you are in a very complex situation, complicated situation. You are in debt everywhere because that part was not a part of honest, of truth. And a lot of people think that that is business. That's not business. Because what I've seen a lot of great people they call business. And because they started like that, it's very difficult for them to get back. And you see them outside. From outside, it's big business. From inside, they are struggling. It's frustrating. They don't know what to do. And everybody, they built a culture where everybody there has also become a thief. You don't need that. You don't need that. To work anywhere that they trust you, you're a manager, tell yourself, my boss will never see me cheat. I will cover the business just as my boss will cover the business. Do that. Gradually, you see that 5 years down the line, you are so great. And you may not have even had a lot of money coming in. But because you're straight to yourself, you then become organized with your finances. Organizing cannot be if you're not straightforward with the facts. If you're not honest with the facts, you can't organize. For some people, they said, oh, there will be prosperity. Listen, there's not going to be any prosperity anyway if you're not organized. You have to be a thief. And you have to continue to cheat, to lie, to gain. Anytime that source is cut, you're back to zero. That's why you can see some people, they get into critical positions, they take all the money, and then when they are no more there, they are nothing. Why? Because they're built with a lot of lies. The one that is sustainable, the one that you will be proud of, is the one that you told yourself, I built this myself with honesty. You didn't sacrifice people. You didn't cheat people. Your friend trusted you to give you this transaction, to give you this money. If there is trouble, go and meet him. Find a way out to solve it. That is how you organize your life. That's how you become great. So 2022, tell yourself that. Tell yourself that. Your friend somewhere is trying to help you to build a business. And in your mind, you are trying to trick. No, you don't need it. You're wasting your life. Because you will never win on that part. Organize into 2022. Organize. Be straightforward. Tell yourself this is it. And don't just walk off on people. A lot of people are like that because now they can buy a car. I remember there was this girl that we said, people help you. And if you think you have gained something, you don't look back again. No, you don't know life. You can become great like that. Greatness is something that you can easily structure gradually if you have strong principles. So be truthful with yourself. Work hard this year. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Have some plan for the money. Save some money. Invest some money. Pay the people you owe. As unpalatable that is. And tell yourself, this year I'm going to do good business, clear business, clean business. If you have a lot of people who think like this, our country will change, our society will change. So when you get into any transaction, you are not just looking at what will benefit you, but what will benefit others as well, what will benefit the society. What is the point? If you have 15 cars and the people around the area, you stole the money from the from the community, from the contract that was supposed to help the community. You took everything for yourself, and everybody is poor, and you don't need it. That's a miserable life. You have to be just straightforward. Anybody that you engage with, let them know that you are trying to be perfect. You want to be straightforward. If you can't do it, I can't do it. If you can do it, you can do it. You tell them, this one will save you this year. The moment we made some decision not to get into some kind of businesses, a lot of pain were just written off. We just stopped so many frustrations just because of that decision. That if somebody is asking of this, we are not more interested in it. It's the best way. They will not see you as huge, but what you're building can stand, because then you build according to your strength. You build according to your expertise, and you're growing with that. The moment you try to go everywhere like that, they will see you as huge, but there's nothing in it. If any adversity strikes, you be nowhere to be found, because then it's just a hype. It's not reflecting. The success must reflect your expertise, your strength, your network, your capacity. Your success, the financial success that you have must express that. If you stole that million, it doesn't express that. And so when you lose that, then we must find another way to get that. So organize, take care of your time. Set the vision, but every day look at how you're spending the day. So that is what is responsible for your becoming. how you spend your day, how you spend your day, how you spend your time. Everywhere that you're spending your time, that's what your future is. Last year, today you are here. How much time did you put in the business? How much time did you put in the family? How much time did you put in the church? How much time did you put in any activity that has to do with your productivity? They reflect. Success is actually productivity. It's an output. Remember in engineering, they say something is input and output. You know, what you put in, you mail something, and you get that back. So if you put nothing in, then you don't expect anything back. So this year, session your life. Put something in. And by all means, you get the results. Some people are waiting for destiny helpers. Don't wait for any destiny helper. You help yourself. Don't wait for any supernatural anything. Your life, the principles that you live by, the work output, the vision that you set for yourself, how you spend your time, how you spend your money, how truthful you are, how hard working you are. Those things are going to be responsible for what you become this year. So simple. You know, and be kind to people, and be loving, and be patient with people, and be forgiving as well with people, because once you need, you know, people will disappoint you, and so don't take it easy with yourself. And so I want to say thank you very much for taking your time to watch this Organize in this year 2022. Thank you very much for watching.